This is The Voice of Land on the Big Play Network with your hosts, Kevin Arnold and Jay Banky. Our well-wish segment that we kind of started a couple weeks back, we'll do from time to time. Again, shout out to the boys at A Legal Hand to the Face. They do their shout-outs before the show, kind of taking that and doing some of the, trying to keep things positive and giving well wishes out to those that really need it at this time. I will kick things off. I will say that I will send well wishes and prayers out to WWE and Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer Scott Hall, or Razor Ramon as he was known. Reports are that he suffered 3 heart attacks and is on life support right now. I have not seen the update on that. So prayers out to him and his family right now, and hopefully he's able to pull through. And, well wishes out to my family, what is becoming my extended family. Had a great time back in Piedmont, Ohio at the fiance's hometown. The bridesmaids put on a great bridal shower for Jana yesterday afternoon, and great time spent with future in-laws and things like that. Shout out to our bridesmaids, Heidi, Diana, Hannah, of course, Chelsea, Sarah, and my sister Amy, who is still in Seattle, but has been doing a lot to help us behind the scenes to prep for our wedding. So I wanted to send well wishes out to them and both of our families for all of the warm wishes and a great party that they put on for her yesterday, celebrating our wedding, which is coming up in already 2.5 months and maybe 2 months and a week. So we're getting stresses building for that. Jay, I know you have a special story. I'll let you set it up and I'll read it.
I have a sad one, unfortunately. My friend's family, they lost a family member, Aunt Chloe. Rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers to all the family over there. But we were asking everyone for a positive story because there's just so much crap going on in the world right now. We wanted to shed some positive light. And my guy, Bulletproof West from Twitter, reached out to me with a pretty good story that he shared with us. And I'm going to have Kevin read it off to you here in a second.
Let me just scroll back to it. So, Bulletproof West, we'll have him on the show here soon, so we can probably talk about this more. So, apologies if I'm not looking at you guys out there tuning in right now, but I'm going to read from the story that Bulletproof West sent to Jay on Twitter. He starts out by saying, so we were at Three Palms having dinner, and this homeless guy comes wandering in. And I mean, it's Westlake, so, everyone sort of stops and looks at him because he sticks out so much. So anyway, first act of kindness was the waitress walks up and just asks, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" And the guy asks for some water. So while he's waiting, I see the guy at the table next to him, sort of eyeballing the guy, and I couldn't read his face. Part of me thought he was going to blow up and, flip out, like you see in some viral videos. But instead, this man stood up from his table, sat down with this homeless man and started talking to him. Asked him where he was from, how he was doing, and eventually if he needed anything. The guy says he could use some food, so this man, while his disinterested teenage daughter waited on him, ordered the homeless guy 2 meals. One for now and one for him to take with him. And I sat and watched this, wishing I had the notion to help, instead of wondering, what are you doing here? I felt shame about it. So yeah, anyway, that's the story of kindness I saw last night. Legitimately has been with me since. So we're going to start shifting things a little bit and using whatever little notoriety I have and figure out some ways we can help people. And that's just a small example of good deeds that are out there that you don't get to hear about.
And how they inspire others.
Yeah.
You heard what that really inspired him. And I talked to him afterwards, and we're going to be working together, and all together we're going to collaborate and do some kind of fundraising together. But when you do good deeds in public, someone sees that, they're going to be inspired, and they're going to want to do that. It's, as our buddy Jarvis says, it's contagious.
It is contagious. And
thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing that.